Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Morton, and today we're going to be adding 3 addends with 2-digit numbers. And we're also going to be doing some regrouping. So before I ever start a math problem, I like to really look at it and study the place value of each number. That helps me decide if I'm going to regroup without even doing the work with a pen or pencil or a dry erase marker or whatever it is you use. So I'm going to look at my ones first. In 84, I see there's 4 ones. And 79, I see 9 ones. And in 26, there are 6 ones. So if I add up my 4, 9, and 6, all those 3 numbers together, do you think I'm going to have to regroup a 10? Yes, we're definitely going to have to regroup a 10. Now I want you to look at the 4, 9, and 6 and see if you can find numbers that add up to 10. Do you see the 2 numbers that add up to 10? If you see that there's a 4 and a 6, that's what makes the 10 right there. If you put the 4 and the 6 together, that adds up to 10. And then if you add 10 to 9, that makes 19. So we added our ones together and made 19. Now we know that when we're adding ones, we can't really have a 10 in our group of ones. So we need to regroup that 10 because it belongs with the groups of 10. So we're going to add that 10 to our 8 tens, 7 tens, and 2 tens. So before we add that 10, let's take a look at our tens. But let's keep a mental note. We have to add that 10 later. If you look at 8, 7, and 2, you will also see that 2 of these numbers add up to 10. Do you see which 2 numbers they are? If you see the 2 and the 8, that makes a 10 right there. Now this isn't just 8 plus 2. This is 8 tens, which is 80. And this is 2 tens, which is 20. So this is like saying 80 plus 20, which is 100. Or you could say 8 tens plus 2 tens makes 10 tens. 10 groups of 10 make 100. This is 10 groups of 10 right here. And if you were to break it up this way, see, 10 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm just going to delete that. I just wanted you to understand that this is 10 groups of 10. So 8 tens plus 2 tens is 10 tens, which is 100. And we're going to regroup that 100. Now that we know that we have 10 tens, we're adding 7 tens to that. And that's 70. And then we needed to add that 10 that we regrouped when we made 19 ones. Remember, 4 plus 6 plus 9 made 19. And we regrouped that 10. So now we have 80, 9, and 100. So if we add 100 plus 80 plus 9, our total is 189. So now let's represent that using number bonds. So actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We're going to represent this using expanded form. So what that looks like is this. 84 equals 80 plus 4. 79 equals 70 plus 9. And 26 equals 20 plus 6. And if you want a picture to go with it, let's do it. Let's put 84 over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So there's 84. Now we're going to decompose 79 using quick tens and ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. And then we're going to do 26. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so now we have our quick tens and ones, and we have it in expanded form. So now let's take a look at our ones. We have 4, 9, and 6. See the 4, the 9, and the 6. If you take, I'm going to put this in red. 4, whoops, I thought that was red. 4 and 6, that makes 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these ones make a group of 10, and they're going to be regrouped over here. Okay, so right there, and then that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we have 9 ones, and this 10 right here, we're going to add it over here. Okay. Now before we add 10 to 80 and 70 and 20, we're going to look again. Does anyone see where there's 100? You can see 50 and 50 right here, which makes 100. Or you can look at it like this. You can say 80, 90, 100. 80 plus 20 makes 100. But if you see it this way, 50 plus 50 equals 100. Either way you see it is fine with me. I'm just going to go ahead and put a box around 50 and 50, which is inside 80 plus 70 and 20. And then I'm going to regroup it to make 100. And I'll just represent that with a simple square. And then I'm going to move my 100 over here. Because now I know I'm definitely going to have 100. But let's finish working with the tens. How many tens are left? Well, we added 10 here, and we made 50 out of the 80 and the 20. So really, if you just take 80 and 20 here, you're left with 70 plus 10. So let's see that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We have 80 left. So then we're left with 100 plus 80 plus 9, which equals 189. Now, this is called expanded form, and this is called quick tens. If you want to do it using new groups above or new groups below, it would look like this, right? 84 plus 79 plus 26. You can just say, 4 plus, here, I'm going to erase some of this so it's out of the way. You could just say 4 plus 6 makes 10, plus 9 makes 19. So then you take the 9, and then you take this 10, and instead of showing 10, you show 1 10 here. And then you show that 8 plus 2 makes 10. And then you add the 7, which makes the 7 tens, which makes 70. And then you add it to the 10, that makes 80. And then you know that this 10 is being regrouped over here. So that makes it 100. plus 80 plus 9, which again equals 189. All right, well, I hope you found this video helpful for adding two-digit numbers with 3 addends. Thank you for watching.